Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars and Whitesville Trinity are getting ready to get underway here. Game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight. Sam Gormley with you, as this is WKHG Litchfield K105 and also K105 Digital Productions. Game 1, the Lady Cougars won that one by a final score of 81-65. As scores here, Whitesville Trinity, they're coached by Nathan West, as both teams are meeting right now at midcourt to try and talk things over, see what might be able to come in and go from there. But when you look at this, Grayson County, their team starts with Nolan Schartzer. He enters this game with 989 career points. So he is 11 points away from 1,000 for his career. So this is obviously a massive milestone. And I was talking to somebody and said that if Nolan doesn't get 1,000 tonight, the Cougars are going to be in for a long night. Either that or somebody else is going to have to really step up and make some shots here in this game. Nolan averages over 16.5 points per game and over 6 rebounds. The other man who could step up and have a big game, Keegan Sharp, 9.2 points and 1.2 rebounds per game, as he is one of the top shooters in this region, as he shoots just about 39% from 3, but he can get hot at the he can get hot at the snap of a finger. And if he's one of those players that can really get going from 3, this could be a big game for Grayson County. The other man that you need to look at when I'm talking about getting hot from 3, you saw it at the end of the JV game against North Bullitt. I'm not sure I've ever seen him this hot, but it's almost 1 year to the date that Jackson Higdon, down to my right, stunned Edmondson County with a last-second 3. He's another guy that could get hot if he plays to the right moment. Other players you need to know: Braden Childress, Dylan Horn, Hunter Toms. Toms has been rebounding the ball at a very high rate. In fact, the Cougars as a team have been rebounding the ball a lot better recently, as they went up against 2 really good rebounding teams in the past 2 games. Last Friday nights against Breck County, they out-rebounded the Fighting Tigers and then tied North Bullitt. North Bullitt ranked in the top 15 in the entire state in rebounding, and they actually tied them on the boards. So Grayson County has been doing a lot better from that mark here in this season and in this past couple of weeks. And what have you seen because of it? You have seen the team start to play a whole lot better. And when they play better, it makes things a lot more interesting. So the Whitesville Trinity appears to be getting ready to get down to our right. As looks like somebody has lost a set of keys. Travis Johnston, the head coach for Grayson County. He's in his 3rd season with a record of 35-47. His assistant coaches are Brett Johnston, Brian Hill, and Daryl Meredith. But again, Coach Johnston has never lost a district tournament game. And tonight could be a big way in making sure that that stands true. Looking at the 12th District boys basketball standings right now at the top of the standings is Butler County. They lead at 4-1. The Cougars are in 2nd at 2-1. Edmondson County is in 3rd at 2-2, while Whitesville Trinity rounds it out at 0-4. Right now, a score that we can bring you is Butler County is on top of Edmondson County at the end of the first quarter. I think it was 17-14. It's from our friends over at the Beechtree News. They say that the Bears are up on the Wildcats 17-14. We're getting closer and closer to getting underway in tonight's game between Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity. We'll come back and give you tonight's starting lineups coming up, as this is Cougar Basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
At the core of most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars and Raiders are getting closer and closer to getting underway. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Raiders of Whitesville Trinity. Again, they enter this game with a record of 6-17, but they have lost their last 9 games. At guard, senior Kevin Foster, he's averaging 6.5 points and 1.7 rebounds per game. At forward, senior number 14, Brendan Wathen, as he is averaging 7.4 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. At guard, sophomore number 22, Landon Huff, he's averaging 7.8 points and 4.2 rebounds per game. At forward, senior number 24, Landon Hall, he's averaging just under 11 points a game and 5.7 rebounds per game. And a senior guard, Ethan Howard, number 25, he's averaging 11 points and 4.1 rebounds per game. Once more for Whitesville Trinity, Foster, Wathen, Huff, Hall, and Howard. As it's again going to throw me off, I think I remember this last year. You have Landon Hall and Landon Huff, their top 2 leading scorers. That's going to throw me off a little bit. Huff and Hall. For Grayson County, your starting lineup at guard, sophomore number 2, Keegan Sharp. He's averaging 9.2 points and 1.2 rebounds per game. Last time out, he had 6 points and a rebound against North Bullitt. At guard, freshman number 3, Braden Childress. He's averaging 1.7 points and 1.3 rebounds per game. Last time out, it was 3 points and 2 rebounds. At guard, senior Nolan Schertzer. He's averaging 16.6 points and 6.1 rebounds per game. He had 17 points and 12 rebounds against North Bullitt last time out. And again, Nolan, he stands 11 points away from 1,000 for his career. At forward, freshman number 22, Dylan Horn. He's averaging 2.3 points and 3.0 rebounds per game. He had 2 points and 4 rebounds last time out. And at forward, sophomore number 32, Hunter Toms. He's averaging just under 4 points a game and just under 5 rebounds per game. 4 points and 6 rebounds last time out. So that's your starting lineup. Once more for the Cougars: Sharp, Childress, Schertzer, Toms, and Horn. Running down some scores from around the region that we can bring you as we inch closer to tip-off from this game. At halftime in boys basketball, big game going down in the Bowling Green area. One of the top rivalries in the entire state. Bowling Green leads Warren Central 33-24. That score is at the half. In boys basketball, Owensboro is playing against an Evansville team, and they trail 21-17 at the end of the first quarter. Henderson County is winning 15-6. Not sure who they're playing here today. John Hardin Lady Bulldogs picked up a win here tonight, 68-50. Other scores that we might be able to bring you: former Cougar Chris Gaither's Collins team is leading Woodford County 49-31. He's got a heck of a team up there. And then again at the end of the first quarter, maybe the game that means more than anything, Butler County leads Edmonson County 17-14. That score is at the end of the first quarter. The Lady Cats also won the first game earlier today. At the half, Owensboro Catholic and Davis County all tied up at 18 in a big-time matchup between two third region teams. Continuing to scroll and see if there's anything else. Halftime in boys basketball, Central Hardin leads North Hardin 37-27 at the half. And in girls basketball in the Louisville Invitational Tournament, Manual was leading Elizabethtown 42-41. I'm sure we could get a more up-to-date score on that, but I don't see one coming through. Again, Lady Cougars won game one of our doubleheader by a final score of 81-65. Kenzie Renfro led the way for Grayson County. She finished with a career-high 36 points. On the other side, though, I can't be a basketball fan and not mention the performance by Cassidy Morris for Whitesville Trinity. We may be the Grayson County broadcast, but as I say, if somebody has a great performance, you got to tip your cap, and she did tonight. 34 points for Cassidy Morris in tonight's game. We'll come back and have the play-by-play of game two of our doubleheader. Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity is moments away, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
One of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Cougar Den, Sam Gormley with you tonight as we appreciate you taking the time to tuning into tonight's broadcast. As this game is being broadcast also on K105 Digital Productions. All the different ways that we have for you to watch. You can go to the K105 Facebook page. You can also go to K105.com, and there's a link right in the middle of the page to watch our broadcast. Or you can just go to your YouTube. If you have a smart TV, it actually works really well. What you can do is you can go to the YouTube app on your smart TV and search K105, and our game should pop right up there. And if you go to K105.com, there's a picture of the Cougar Den that you can click on and watch our game here as well. So we're getting here closer and closer to this game here as Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity getting ready to get underway. As Whitesville Trinity, the starting lineup, Kevin Foster, Brendan Wathen, Landon Huff, Landon Hall, and Ethan Howard. And for the Cougars, it's Keegan Sharp, Braden Childress, Nolan Schartzer, Dylan Horn, and Hunter Toms. Grayson County enters this game second place in the district standings. We'll take a look at those one more time for those of us watching on K105 Digital Productions as well. Butler County on top at 4-1, Grayson County at 2-1, Edmonson County at 2-2, and Whitesville Trinity in last at 0-4. But anything can happen once the ball gets tipped in the air. Cougars won all three matchups between these two teams last year, but Whitesville Trinity won the season series the year prior. It'll be Hunter Toms to jump this one against Brendan Wathen for Whitesville Trinity. Cougars in their home white jerseys with orange numerals and the blue stripe up the side. Whitesville Trinity in their road blues with a black numeral. The ball is up, and it's controlled by Wathen as he taps it back off into the hands. Whitesville Trinity working from left to right on your radio dial. It's in the hands of Ethan Howard. Straight away, drives down the right side, kicks a pass out here into the corner to Huff. Huff hands a pass off here back to Howard. Howard drives down the right side, passes off to Huff. Huff drives down on Childress, kicks it out to the left corner, thinking about the three is Wathen. He'll take it now. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound, Braden Childress. Childress double team, now working it up the far side, passes it off to Keegan Sharp. Sharp down the right side, back out to Childress. Childress thinks about the three, now drives down. And again, Nolan Schartzer, 11 points away from 1,000 tonight here from Grayson County. Schartzer has it. It goes right through his hands, though, into the hands of Howard here for Whitesville Trinity. He passes it off into the corner, takes one dribble back to Howard. Howard outside, swings a pass over to Hall. Hall drives down off the left side. The basket's good. Landon Hall with the basket, and Whitesville Trinity has a 2-0 lead, 7:08 to play in the first quarter. Braden Childress up to the far side of the court to Sharp. Sharp into the middle to Toms. Toms gives it right back to Childress, who has it up the near side. Score at the half, Butler County and Edmonson County all tied up at 26. And 12th District down in downtown Browntown. Keegan Sharp on the left wing, outside to Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer with the ball, passes off to Sharp in the corner, near side, three, good! Keegan Sharp gets started with an early 3 here. 3-2. Grayson County leads this one, 6 minutes and 38 seconds to play in the first quarter. Howard, cross-court pass up to the far side to Hall. Hall back to Howard. Howard back to Hall, who carries it across the timeline. And a foul is going to be called there on Dylan Horn. That'll be his first and the team's first. Late whistle, but probably the right call there from the official, as Dylan Horn gave just enough of the body. Landon Huff to pass in. He scans and finally gets it in to Ethan Howard straight away. Howard guarded by Nolan Schartzer. Cougars lead 3-2, minute and a half into tonight's game. Right side Foster, guarded by Keegan Sharp. With the left hand, passes off to the left wing. Driving it in is Wathen. Spin move at the free throw line. Kicks it out to the corner. Three-pointer, far side is good. Left wing three is there by Landon Hall. And Whitesville has retaken the lead here at 5-3. 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Sam Gormley here with you tonight as Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity matching up here for the first time on this young season. Braden Childress straight away over to the right wing to Keegan Sharp. Sharp passes down to the right block to Toms. Toms drives it in. Now back out to Sharp. Sharp thinks about the three. Drives down back to Toms. Toms off the right side loses the ball, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on the Raiders. And that whistle is going to be called on Brendan Wathen. It's his first and the team's first. So passing this one in from underneath of the basket will be Nolan Schartzer. 5-3. Whitesville Trinity leads this one. They pass it into Sharp. Sharp back into Schartzer. Schartzer bodies it up. Triple team goes up with a shot, and he is fouled. So Nolan Schartzer will go to the free throw line as that foul is whistled on Brendan Wathen. And Brendan Wathen picks up 2 fouls in about 3 seconds of gameplay. Schartzer to the line to shoot 2. The countdown to 1,000 is officially on for the senior. And his first one is no good, so it stays at 11. Nolan on the season from the charity stripe, 59%. But it seems like if he makes the first one, he's in for a good night. If he misses the first one, you never really know. Let's hope he can prove me wrong and make the second. And he says, shut up, radio man. I've got it there. 5-4. Whitesville Trinity with the lead, 5:40 to play in the first quarter. Nolan Schartzer stands 10 points away from 1,000. But the most important thing is Whitesville Trinity nearly throws the ball away. Into the corner, driving it down the far side, guarded by Toms, kicks it into the corner. Foster, three, near side is no good, touches every part of the rim. Whitesville with a rebound, the putback is no good. Hunter Toms with a vicious rebound, ripping that one down. Gives it off to Braden Childress. Childress up the far side, now angling it back here towards the middle. Back here down the near side at the free throw line. Passes down to the left block to Toms. Toms out to Sharp. Sharp is fouled. They don't whistle it. Off to Toms. Off the left side. The floater's no good. Horn with a follow. It's no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Whitesville Trinity. It is Borman on the rebound. Down the right side. Off the right side. Circus shot. No good. Rebound tapped out. Pulled down by Whitesville Trinity. It's blocked back into the hands of Huff. And Huff gets it outside to Hall. Hall swings a pass down to the left side to Borman, who's fouled on the drive. And if it's on Horn, that'll be his second and the team's second. It is on Dylan Horn. That is his second and the team's second. Checking into the game, Chandler McCready. So to pass this in is Howard. He gives it into Huff. Huff, a handoff pass to Foster. Foster guarded by Keegan Sharp, man-to-man defense for Grayson County. Cougars trail by 1 here, 4.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Left wing three by Whitesville Trinity's no good off the back of the iron. Schartzer with the rebound. Schartzer weaving through traffic. Passes off to the right side to McCready off the right side. The shot's too hard. Long rebound is pulled down by Whitesville Trinity's Howard. Howard passes off to the left wing. The shot is up and good on the drive. Basket made by Landon Huff. And Trinity has a 7-4 lead, 4 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. Towards the middle to Toms. And Toms spins all the way around and finds help to the left wing to Chandler McCready. McCready out front here to Nolan Schartzer, who's going to run things at the point here. Halfway through the opening quarter, Trinity leads Grayson County 7-4. Schartzer over to the left wing. Passes it out front to McCready, who bobbles it off of his foot. And that'll be an over and back call. And that's a good right call there by the official. As Travis Johnston asked if it was touched, and it wasn't. That was the right call there by the official. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to play in the first quarter. Denver Dickens checks into the game for Whitesville Trinity. Straight away with the ball, Ethan Howard. Over to the left wing, passes down on the cut in the lay-in with the left hand. What a ball move and a great play call. Landon Hall makes the basket there. He has 7 of Whitesville's 9 points, and it's 9-4, 3.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Schartzer down the right side, goes up right to the basket and lays it in. 8 points away goes Nolan Schartzer, and the lead is down to 3. Off here to the near side. Now back to the far to Howard. Howard back here to the near to Hall. Hall picks up his dribble to Dickens. Dickens spins around, loses his dribble, and gives it right back outside to Landon Hall. Hall cross-court pass to Ethan Howard. Howard with the right hand holds it in between the circles here for Whitesville Trinity. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Trinity leads Grayson 9-6. Passing down inside, out into the corner. Three-pointer far side is good. A wide open three knocked down by Ethan Howard. Whitesville Trinity came into this game from three-point land shooting 28%. They've got 2 already. Free throw line jumper by Schartzer is good. The bank is open. And Nolan Schartzer brings it down here as he has 6 points away from 1,000. 12-8 though. Whitesville Trinity leads this one. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Into the middle. Now over to the far side. Howard drives down, pulls up. Outside three, straight away by Trinity. Is no good off the back of the iron. Rebound is pulled down, out of bounds, off of Braden Childress. So possession goes right back here to Grayson County. Sub coming in, River Blanton checks into the game. Braden Childress will check out. To pass this in goes Trinity. They throw it out front. Driving down the left side, going up off the left side, blocked by Toms. The putback is up and in, and the foul as Elijah Borman makes that one, and the foul is whistled on Chandler McCready. That is his first and the team's third. Borman to the line to shoot the and one, 61.5 on the season, and that one is good. Trinity has opened this one up to a 15-8 lead here. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. Far side, Keegan Sharp to the middle to Blanton. Blanton hands it back off to Sharp. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's still a 7-point Whitesville Trinity lead. Out front, Blanton. Blanton looks and tries to have it passed nearly as it's stolen away by Dickens, and now a foul is going to be whistled as Denver Dickens didn't leave his right hand from it. For Dickens, that's his first and the team's third. Blanton to pass in, and he throws it into the backcourt to Nolan Schartzer. 1:50 to play in the first quarter. The Raiders are on top of the Cougars 15-8. Schartzer spin move, pisses off to down to the left side. The shot is no good by Toms, and it gets stuck in between the rim and the backboard. And we're going to have a jump ball here, and possession will go towards Whitesville Trinity. Shouldn't it be? It should be Grayson County ball, shouldn't it? It is Grayson County ball. I thought so. I thought Trinity won the opening tip, and I didn't remember a jump ball. Passing into Sharp. Three-pointer near far side is up in the air and hits off the top, but it's out of bounds. It ends up going in, but he used the top of the backboard as his help, so that shot is no good. 15-8. Trinity leads this one. They have the ball here. Again, working from left to right on your radio dial or in on your TV screen. Out front, it's Howard. He drives down, goes past McCready, and lays it in off the right side. Ethan Howard with the basket. And the lead is now 9 for Trinity. Not a good start for Grayson County. Poked away from behind, and it's run down here by Whitesville Trinity. Weaving it down here the near side. Picking up his dribble is Huff, and he gives it off to Howard. Howard straight away up to the far side. Thinking about the three is Borman, and instead gives it right back to Ethan Howard. 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Out front, Dickens for Whitesville Trinity. Drives down, spin move at the free throw line, passes it out. Now another drive in. Fade away is good. Landon Hall with a basket. And it's an 11-point Whitesville Trinity lead here with 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Schartzer straight away in between the circles here. 25 seconds and counting now. Now he drives down the right lane, passes off to Blanton, and Blanton wasn't ready for it. Goes right through his hands and out of bounds. So the Raiders have the ball right back. And I believe it's been an 8-0 run here for Whitesville Trinity. straight away with the ball. Trinity will appear to hold for the final shot, as they probably should. Dickens on the left wing with 7 seconds. He jumps it back out. Driving it down the far side is Howard. Nice defense from McCready, and they throw it away in the backcourt, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. 19-8. Whitesville Trinity leads this one here after one, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Welcome back here to Grayson County, where it is 19-8 here at the start of the second quarter. Not a good quarter at all for Grayson County, as Trinity opened that score up, and it's an 11-point game, and they get the ball here out of the timeout. As really it was just no offensive success at all except for Nolan Schartzer, and he really didn't even touch the ball that much. Left wing Howard. He drives it down, kicks it into the corner. Near side three is up, and it is good. Knocked down there by Ethan Howard. And Whitesville Trinity is shooting lights out in this game. Hunter Toms spins all the way around, gives it back to Blanton. Blanton up the near side of the court. And now he spins around, gets it off to the free throw line to Toms. Toms off the right side with a right hand. Nice move by Hunter Toms. And nice finish there from the freshman Toms. Ethan Howard straight away for Trinity. Double screen set, down the right side goes Howard. Jump pass out is tapped by Schartzer, back into the hands of Huff. Three-pointer straight away is off to the left and knocked out of bounds by Trinity. Grayson County will get the ball here. Jackson Higdon and Braden Childress will check into the game for the Cougars. Checking out Hunter Toms and also Chandler McCready. So on the floor for the Cougars, Higdon, Childress, Sharp, Blanton, and Schartzer. Sub Kevin Foster checks into the game for Denver Dickens. Also into the game here for Whitesville Trinity is Will Edge. Blanton checks to pass in, gives it into Childress. Childress off to Blanton on the far side. Blanton between the legs, gives it back here to Childress. Childress floats the pass up to Sharp, who runs it down on the left wing. Sharp outside here to Childress. Childress with the right hand, dribbling over to the right wing to Jackson Higdon. Higdon back outside to Blanton. Blanton inside to Schartzer, who loses the ball, stolen away by Edge. Edge angles it back here towards the middle, picks it up straight away, and backs things up. Off to the left wing to Huff. Huff into the corner to Howard. Howard drives down, and a foul is going to be whistled on Jackson Higdon. For Jackson, that'll be team foul number 3, and team's fouls 4, and Higdon's first.
Checking in for Trinity, number 12, Cade Mills.
Cade Mills checks into the game. Checking out is Elijah Borman. And they throw it in, and nearly stealing it is Kevin Foster at the free throw line. Passes down to the right block, and Huff lays that one in. And Whitesville Trinity has themselves a 24-10 lead. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the second quarter. Braden Childress angles it back here towards the near side, picks his dribble up and gives it back to Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer has 5 points tonight. He's 6 points away from 1,000 for his career. Schartzer down the left side, Euro step, and he's stripped, and a foul on the floor is going to be called on Trinity. That foul is called on number 25, Ethan Howard, his first and the team's 4th. Again, the ball stays on the floor. Higdon to pass in underneath of his own basket. He throws it into Blanton, who runs it down on the right wing. Blanton into the corner to Higdon. Higdon up the far side. Back here to Blanton. Blanton inside to Schertzer, through his hands, stolen away here by Edge. Edge now nearly throws it away, but runs it down just before going out of bounds. Goes Ethan Howard. Howard up the far side of the floor. Gets a screen from Hull. Into the corner to Edge. Edge guarded by Schertzer. Outside to Howard. Howard thinks about the three. Now he'll do a cross-court pass down the far side and laying it in off the left side. The shot's no good. Long rebound tapped out into the hands of Jackson Higdon. Higdon picks up his 4th rebound on the season. Braden Childress across the timeline. He'll drive down the right side. Kicks it out to Higdon. Deep three. Right wing is an air ball. Not even close. Edge with a rebound. Edge up the near side. He quickly moves the ball. Trinity's wanting to run this while the Cougars might necessarily want to slow it down. Schertzer with his hand on it. Off to Childress. Childress passes off to Higdon. Higdon looks for help. Finds it with Schertzer. Schertzer inside to Blanton off the right side. The basket is no good. Rebound by Edge. Edge gives it up to the far side. Pulling it down is Howard. Howard drives it at the free throw line. Off the left side and finishes. Ethan Howard, timeout on the floor. Grayson County, 26-10. Grayson County trails this one. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
Grayson County trails this one 26-10 here. 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. This has not been a good start for Grayson County at all. As Whitesville led this one 19-8 at the end of the first quarter. They lead us 26-10 right now. I think the score was 11-8 at one point. So it's a 15-2 run for Trinity that has opened this game wide open. The score earlier today, though, Grayson County defeated Whitesville Trinity 81-65 in game 1 of our doubleheader. Braden Childress to pass this in. And he's got to get it in and gets it into Keegan Sharp. As Travis Johnson took that full timeout, probably just to stop the bleeding. They just need a bucket, does Grayson County. Something to go their way. As Nolan Schertzer has the ball straight away in between the circles. They might just go isolation, and they do down the right side. Schertzer with the right hand finishes that. Schertzer is up to 7 points, 4 away from 1,000 for his career. 4:38 to play here in the second quarter. Over to the right side, Howard. Back out front to Edge. Edge back over to Howard. He'll take the three deep right side, and they're going to call a foul on Grayson County on the three there. And that is a flop. But he gives it to him. For Sharp, that is his first and the team's 5th. So at the line shooting 3 will be Ethan Howard. He's 63% on the season. And the first one is no good. See if I can't bring you any other score that I might see. The second one rattles in for Ethan Howard. (27-12). Whitesville Trinity with the lead here. 4.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. The third somehow doesn't fall and is knocked out of bounds by Whitesville Trinity. So 1 of 3 from the free throw line. There goes Ethan Howard. 27-12, 4:25 to play in the second quarter. They pass it into Braden Childress, does Hunter Toms. And Childress angles it back here towards the near side, gets it across the timeline, jump pass to Toms at the left elbow. Outside here to Sharp, Sharp over to Higdon. Right wing 3 by the sophomore is good. Or the junior rather, Jackson Higdon knocks down that 3, 27-15. And as Jackson has shown in years past, he can sometimes be the spark to this offense that gets things moving. Into the corner, it is to Mills. Mills cross court, looping a pass down the left side, and fouled on the drive is Edge. He just went in wildly, and Schertzer fouls him on the drive. For Schertzer, it's his first and the team's 6th. So Edge will pass this in to the left of the basket from your vantage point and ours. They give it in here to Mills. Mills on the right block, finds help here into the corner to Nathan Hernandez, who's into the game. Outside to Edge. Edge to the right wing to Howard. Howard back outside to Edge. Edge looks for an interior pass. Now he's going to drive it in at the right elbow into Hernandez. Three-pointer right side is way long. Rebounded by Higdon. Higdon up the far side of the floor. A Whitesville Trinity player falls. Higdon pulls up a three right side. It's no good. Rebound by Toms. Toms gives it off now to Keegan Sharp. Sharp back out to Nolan Schartzer. Nathan Hernandez is now 0 of 8. Or sorry, never mind. Take that back as a foul is whistled as Nolan Schartzer is fouled by number 24, Landon Hall. That is his first and the team's fifth. Subs coming in. And a referee gives a look down to a Whitesville Trinity fan that is sat to our left to say that he has been into tonight's game would be an understatement in both sides. I think that was kind of the official's way of giving him a warning. Left side, Schartzer drives down, goes up with a shot. It is no good on the bank. The rebound is tapped around and finally pulled down by Howard. Howard outlet pass down into the corner to Huff. Huff back to Hall. Three-pointer right side by Huff is no good. Rebound is pulled down by Huff. Huff goes up out to Foster. He takes a deep three straight away. That one's no good. Rebounded by Nolan Schartzer, and a foul on the rebound. It's going to be called on Whitesville Trinity as it's whistled there on Landon Huff. That is his first and the team's second. Trinity is taking a lot of three-pointers in this game. Chandler McCready checks into the game for Grayson County. So I didn't see that as they taking many threes. They do take quite a bit of threes. They've taken 444 coming into tonight's game. Up the near side comes Schartzer, angling it back towards the middle at the free throw lane. Drives down, the floater's good, and he's fouled. Nolan Schartzer will go to the free throw line as that foul is whistled on Nathan Hernandez. That's his first and the team's seventh. Schartzer has 9 points. He's 2 away from 1,000. The next one coming here from Schartzer on the free throw is up, and it is no good. Bounces out, and the rebound's knocked out of bounds by Evan. No, they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Trinity. From my vantage point, it looked like Evan Clark knocked that one out of bounds, but the official had the best vantage point out of anybody. I'm not disagreeing with him. Into Schartzer, into the corner to Sharp. Sharp outside to Evan Clark. Clark outside to Higdon. Deep three, right wing by Higdon is off the back of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Howard. Howard right up the middle. Now he'll slow things down and run things in between the circles. Whitesville leads this one 27-17. 2.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Howard, cross-court pass to Hernandez. Hernandez picks up his dribble, trying to find help. Nice defense from Jackson Higdon, and the pass knocked away. Interior pass inside. The floater's good, and he's fouled. Ethan Howard, that basket, as Nolan Schartzer picks up the foul there. That is his second and the team's seventh. Howard made the basket. He will go to the free throw line to try and shoot the and one. And that one is good by Ethan Howard. So Trinity's lead is back up to 13 here, 30-17, 2:10 to play. Travis Johnson's going to leave his senior Schartzer on the floor with 2 fouls, but I'm not sure he really has much of a choice with a 13-point deficit. Schartzer drives down off the right side. The basket's good. There's 1,000 for Nolan Schartzer. Congratulations to Nolan Schartzer, who just completes his 1,000th career points. The senior Nolan Schartzer. What an honor there for Schartzer. 30-19. Grayson County leads this one. Into the corner, Hernandez, as Schartzer gets that one. And now back out front here to Howard. Howard straight away with the ball. Passes off to the left side, Foster. Maybe that can be what sparks this team up as the Cougar student section is into this. Hernandez, three-pointer left wing. That one's no good. Long rebound by Howard. He goes up off the right side and gets the shot to fall. Seems like Trinity has had anything that they want to fall tonight. The rims have been friendly to them. Sharp breaks the timeline. And Nolan Schartzer's got the monkey off his back and gets his 1,000th career points. Schartzer down the right side, kicks it into the corner to Higdon. Far side three, good! Jackson Higdon knocks down the three there. 32-22, 50 seconds to play in the second quarter. Butler County finished the third quarter in a 17-2 run, and they lead 45-32 at the end of the third quarter over Edmonson County. Howard over to the left side, into the corner to Hall. Hall outside to Huff. Huff over to Foster. Foster guarded by Keegan Sharp, the man-to-man defense here from Grayson County. Actually, now that I look at it again, it almost looks like they're coming out with a little bit of a matchup zone of sorts. Hernandez off to the right side. Out front here to Howard. Howard over to the left wing. Passing down inside to Howard. Howard has it stripped away by Schartzer. Schartzer up the near side of the court. Schartzer drives down, picks up his dribble. Outside, stolen away here by Howard. Howard up the near side. Outlet pass down to the right side. Has it stolen and knocked away by McCready, but it goes out of bounds. What a job by Chandler McCready in transition. 2.3 seconds to play in the second quarter, 32-22. Miles Hornbeck checks into the game. Nolan Schartzer checks out. Brandon Childress will check into the game. 2.3 again on the clock here. Whitesville's going to need a quick basket. They give it in, drive it in, and a float. A crazy shot is no good. So at the end of the first half, 32-22. Grayson County trails this one, but Nolan Schartzer just puts his name into Grayson County history with his 1,000th career point. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
Welcome back.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County, where it is 32-22 here at the half, as we'll come back and run into the halftime show, as this has been an excellent game here tonight. And coming up on the halftime show, we'll run down scoring from this game and scores from around the region, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just walk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where Grayson County trails this one 32-22 at the half. Scores to bring you from around the region. In girls basketball, at the end of the third quarter, Graves County leads Owensboro 45-22. That's kind of an interesting Friday night game there. As in boys basketball, Webster County leads Henderson County by 3 at the end of the third quarter. Overtime between Catholic and Davis County, and it's kind of interesting. One of the sports newspapers, an unbiased source, says, and I quote, headed to overtime, some fairly questionable calls over the last minute or so. Davis County was on the wrong side of all of them, as that game is tonight at the Sports Center, so it seems like Catholic getting some home whistle there. And then the other score to bring you that has some interest to you, as 12th District boys basketball at the end of the third quarter, Butler County leads Edmondson County 45-32. Bears end of the quarter on a 17-2 run. I'm looking here, Hancock County. I'm not sure who they're playing tonight, but I have a report here that they have hit 18 threes in their game, and there's still 4 minutes left in their game. They might be playing Cloverport tonight. 18 three-pointers. Wow, I'm not even sure how really to react to that. That is a lot of three-pointers. Of course, the Cougar boys will welcome Hancock County into the Cougar Den here on February the 21st. I guess that's 3 weeks from tonight, as tomorrow is the first day in February. As we will take a break and come back and run down the scoring from this game coming up, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
Can one girl in a small town, an architect in a major city, and a suburban high school coach shape the future of the United States? Yes, they can. Because every 10 years, the census gives us that power. You can shape your future by responding to the 2020 census. Where do we need new roads to make our lives easier? Where will new school programs help our children thrive? Where could a new health clinic benefit neighborhoods? The 2020 census will inform these decisions and shape how billions of dollars will be distributed to communities like yours each year. And in 2020, you can respond to the census online, by phone, or by mail. It's easy, safe, and important. Make sure you and everyone you know is counted. Now is the time for you to get involved. Your community needs you. Together, we can educate and excite, inspire and make sure every voice is heard. Together, we can shape our future.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Grayson County trails this one 32-22 at the half. Running down the scoring from this game for Whitesville Trinity, it's been the Ethan Howard Show. He has 16 points. Landon Hall adds 9. 5 from Landon Huff and 2 from Elijah Borman. For Grayson County, it's 11 from Nolan Schertzer. None more important than his last 2, or I guess technically his last 1, that put him at 1,000 points for his career. And what an excellent honor, as I saw his mom came up to us and was wearing a shirt that said Nolan Schertzer 1,000th career points. What an awesome honor, and I saw his grandpa standing up as well, who was wearing one of the shirts as well. So it's a big honor, not only for him, not only for this program, but also for his family. You got to think of all of the late nights in the gym, basketball practices taking to. It's just a really cool moment, and congratulations to Nolan. And I'm sure that the 1,000th point is important to him. but I'm sure he'd love to get a W here tonight on top of it. Other scoring for Grayson County, 6 points from Jackson Higdon and then 3 from Keegan Sharp, along with 2 for Hunter Toms. You look at this, difference in the game, 3-pointers. Grayson County has 3, well, I guess Whitesville Trinity only has 3, but heck, it seems like they've hit about 4 or 5. But they've shot the ball a lot better than Grayson County in this game. But at the end of one, it's 32-22. The second half of action is next. Can the Cougars complete a comeback in a big way? They need it. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Sharts are into the corner here to Keegan Sharp. Sharp outside here to Braden Childress at the free throw line as we welcome you back here to our coverage here on K105 as they started the game about 20 seconds earlier than they're supposed to. Driving in is Schartzer. He has it stripped away into the hands of Whitesville Trinity, who's running up the right side with the left hand. The shot is too hard. Dylan Horn with a rebound. Off to Braden Childress. Childress length of the floor pass to Schartzer. Schartzer on the right wing outside to Keegan Sharp. 32-22. Grayson County trails this one. Schartzer down the right side with the right hand. Goes up with a shot and finishes. Schartzer's up to 13 points. And Grayson County chipping away at this one. It's 32-24, 7:08 to play here in the third quarter. At the free throw line, passing it out to Foster. He'll take the three straight away. It is no good, just a little short. Rebounded by Hunter Toms. Toms gives it off here to Braden Childress. Childress up the near side of the court, kicks it into the corner to Sharp. Sharp drives down behind the back pass to Childress. Childress thinks about driving in, now backs it off into the corner. Now he will drive it down the near baseline. He's double teamed on the right post, outside to Sharp. Sharp thinks about the three, takes a step to his left, passes it outside here to Dylan Horn. Horn back to Keegan Sharp. Sharp back outside here to Nolan Schartzer. 6:30 to play in the third quarter. Whitesville Trinity leads Grayson County 32-24. Schartzer has it poked away, taken away. His pocket is picked down the right side. Schartzer strips the ball. What a defensive play by Nolan Schartzer. As Ethan Howard stripped that one, it was coming down the right side, and he just had it stripped away out of bounds, and it was a clean strip. A heck of a defensive play there by Nolan Schartzer. Into the far corner, now driving it down. Passing off to the left side and laying it in is Brendan Wathen, who had 2 fouls early on in this game, and he didn't play at all really in the first half. Dylan Horn's also back into the game for Grayson County. He also picked up 2 fouls. Childress back outside to Keegan Sharp, and Sharp working things here in between the numbers at the right elbow. Pass off to Schartzer, and it's blocked out of bounds. What a block by Landon Huff. As Schartzer, it was a beautiful play call as Sharp passed it to the right elbow to Toms, and Toms hit Schartzer on the cut, who went up with a shot, and it was blocked. It was a great play, just better defense from Whitesville Trinity. Toms passes it into the back court to Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer drives down the right side, goes up with a shot. It's too hard. The rebound tapped out into the hands of Toms. Toms goes up off the left side. The shot is no good. Rebound this time is pulled down, and a jump. And are we having a foul or a jump ball? As I saw a foul whistle, I think, by the official. Is it a foul or is it a jump ball? It's a foul on Kevin Foster. That is his first and the team's first.
Team's first of the half.
Sharp to pass in. He slaps the ball, looks to get it in, gets it into the right side to Schartzer. He's fouled. And are they going to give him the basket? And they're not. As that foul's called on Landon Hall, that's his second and the team's second. So it will stay on the floor. Passing again into Toms off the right side. The shot is up, no good. Rebound is pulled down there by Whitesville Trinity. It is Landon Hall. Hall gives it off to Howard. Howard up the near side of the court. As Nathan West was talking with one of the officials about someone slapping. Passes it off into the far corner. A three-pointer is an air ball, rebounded by Nolan Schartzer. It's Landon Hall was the one that rebounded it, and up the floor, Schartzer is fouled from behind. As that foul is whistled on Ethan Howard. That is his second and the team's third. 34-24, 5:24 to play in the third quarter. Horn passes it into the backcourt to Childress. Childress up the far side, guarded by Foster. Childress straight away. Man-to-man defense for Whitesville Trinity. Childress floater inside the lane is good. Braden Childress goes high among the trees and puts that one in. And it's again an 8-point Whitesville Trinity lead as they have the ball across the timeline in between the circles. It's run here by the guard, Ethan Howard. He does a handoff pass to Foster. Foster gives it down off to the left wing to Hall. Hall drives down, jump stop, off to the right side. The rebound is by Toms. Rebounded here by Childress. Childress outlet pass down to Schartzer. Schartzer goes up. That's a flop. And the shot is no good by Schartzer. In college basketball, that's a technical foul now that they're calling it, as that was about as blatant as a flop by Whitesville Trinity as you can get. And driving in, and a foul is going to be whistled on the floor. Called on Nolan Schartzer. That is his third and the team's first. So to the free throw line, shooting two will be Ethan Howard. And the first one is no good. Denver Dickens checks into the game. Chandler McCready will check in for Grayson County. He'll check in for Nolan Schartzer. This is tough for Travis Johnston. Schartzer's got 3 fouls. He's the main source of your offense. I'm sure he'll try to get about 2 or 3 minutes, see if he can't keep Schartzer on the bench here. Howard misses them both. The rebound by Toms. What a block out by Hunter Toms. He almost had his guy all the way back at the free throw line. It's about as easy of a rebound as you can get. So that rebound just kind of dropped into the middle of no one. Childress off into the far corner to Keegan Sharp. Outside here to Chandler McCready. 4:20 to play in the third quarter. Grayson County trails this one by 8 points. Childress guarded by Dickens. Backs it out now and runs things here. He's standing at the C of the Grayson County logo. Into the far corner, Keegan Sharp drives down with a right hand. The floater is no good. The long rebound is pulled down up on the far side of the court. It is Landon Huff. Huff off here to Howard. And Howard runs things here at the top of the key. Drives down the left side, kicks a pass off to Dickens on the left wing. Dickens drives in, gets away with a push-off, goes up with a shot. It's no good, and the rebound is a foul whistled on Dickens. For Dickens, that is his second and the team's fourth, and I think that was kind of a makeup call for missing the offensive foul called on Denver Dickens, as Dickens extended the arm on it, and instead they got him for an over and back violation. 3:49 to play in the third quarter. Offense has been at a minimum here in this third quarter for both teams. Childress weaving through defenders off to McCready. McCready is bumped and fouled as that foul is whistled on Landon Hall. That is his third and the team's fifth.
Trinity's number 24, Landon Hall, his third, team's fifth.
Sharp passes it off to Toms. Toms into the corner to Sharp. Sharp with the left hand, dribbles it out front here to Braden Childress. Childress fakes the drive in. Now he will drive it in. Spin move at the free throw line. Passes off to Toms on the cut off the right side. The basket is good. Braden Childress put the spin move on him and found Hunter Toms streaking down the near side. 6-point game, 34-28. The Rowdy Cougs come to life on the far side. Denver Dickens on the right side. Passes it out front to Huff, guarded by Braden Childress. Off to the left wing. It is Wathen. And he scans and gives it off out front here to Howard. Howard off to the left side, driving down. The shot is up, no good, but a foul is whistled before the shot. Called on Hunter Toms. It's Toms' first. And they're going to give him 2 shots here.
Howard's at the line for 2.
Ethan Howard has missed his last 2 free throws. And the free throw is good. River Blanton checks into the game. Dylan Horn checks out. The second free throw coming from Howard is up, and it is off the back of the iron and no good. Rebounded by River Blanton, who comes off the bench and gives a nice rebound. Blanton up the near side of the court. Now he backs it off here to the near front court. He does a handoff pass to Braden Childress. 2:55 to play in the third quarter. 35-28. Whitesville Trinity leads this one over Grayson County. Childress outside to River Blanton. Blanton kicks it out here to McCready. McCready outside to Braden Childress. Childress gives it off to McCready. McCready back here to Childress. 2.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Grayson County trailing this one. Back out to Blanton on the far side. Cougars not getting any interior offense without Nolan Schartzer on the floor. Blanton picks up his dribble, gives it to McCready. McCready drives down the right side, fakes the pass, the floater is good. What a move there by Chandler McCready. McCready's maybe the best driver on the entire team. He's got almost a little Q McHenry in him on the drive. Shot off the right side is good, and he's fouled. Ethan Howard took that one right to the hoop, and a foul is whistled there on Chandler McCready. That is McCready's second and the team's third. Borman checks into the game, Wathen checks out. The free throw coming from Ethan Howard is good. Ethan Howard makes that free throw, and the Trinity lead is back to 8. Blanton's got to get it in. He gets it into Childress, but it's stolen by Dickens, and then Whitesville throws the pass away on the steal. Dickens tried to get it to Hall, but instead threw it into the first row of the stands on the far corner. Blanton gives it into Braden Childress. Childress off here to the near side to Keegan Sharp. Sharp back to Childress. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. It's a 38-30 Whitesville Trinity lead. Keegan Sharp straight away, guarded by Dickens. Sharp drives down, floater inside the free throw line is in and out. The rebound is pulled down by Whitesville Trinity. It's been that kind of night for Grayson County. In and out seems to be the story of this entire game. On the right side, Howard. He picks up his dribble, finding help. He turns it around from 10 feet and knocks it in. Ethan Howard has single-handedly beat the Cougars here tonight. They give it into Blanton, who gives it up to Childress. Childress up the far side, bumped by Dickens, no call. Down to the right block to Toms. Toms goes up, he's fouled, the shot is good, and he will go to the free throw line. Foul whistled on number 23, Elijah Borman. That is his first. And the team sixth, Jackson Higdon, will check into the game. Toms will go to the free throw line to try and convert on the end one. 1:20 to play here in the third quarter. Evan Clark will check in at the next stoppage. Toms misses the free throw, and the rebound is pulled down by Borman. Borman, outlet pass up to the far side to Dickens. Dickens kicks it out, thinking about the deep three and dumping a pass off to a blocked shot as it passed down inside to Hall, and Chandler McCready went up high to block that one. Howard will pass this one in to the right of the basket. He scans. He's got to get it in, and just ahead of the 5-second count he does. He gets it into the left block, and backing it off is Borman. Borman back into Howard. He goes up with a shot, and it is good. Ethan Howard makes the basket there. Under 1 minute to play. It's 42-32. Blanton gives it in, and a timeout. Grayson County will take it with him. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Here to Grayson County High School. 42-32, Whitesville Trinity leads this one over Grayson County. So we appreciate you taking the time to tune in to tonight's broadcast, as this is WKHG Litchfield, K105. 53 seconds to play here in this quarter. Right up the middle goes Nolan Schartzer. Slowly working, and I'm sure Travis Johnston might hold for the last shot here. And it appears that he will. He seems content with the score as where it's at. As Schartzer did check back into the game, that might have been part of the reason for the timeout as well. Straight away, Schartzer, 22 seconds and counting now to play. It's a 10-point Trinity lead. Over to Higdon. Higdon back out to Schartzer with 17 seconds. It's a zone defense for Trinity. Left wing Sharp with 10 seconds now. Schartzer drives in. Spin move inside the lane. The shot is up, and it is good. He gets the friendly roll. Nolan Schartzer with the basket. Whitesville Trinity quickly working it. Passing off to Howard. Half-court shot is no good, off to the right. At the end of 3, Whitesville Trinity leads 42-34. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
As they're right now getting ready to do the drawing for the Alumni Association's win, as Emily Lush will draw this one up and see who the winner is for the Alumni Association's raffle that they've been running this season.
And the winner is Linda Langley.
Linda Langley is the winner of the Alumni Association's drawing. I'm not sure if Linda's here tonight or if she's a Grayson County fan or maybe a fan of an opposing team, but it doesn't matter, as that's proceeds from that raffle are going to support the Doug Thompson Memorial Scholarship that will be given to a graduating senior of the Cougar football team. So it's our good friend Roger Lush from the Cougar Alumni Association. He was spearheading that contest, and it's good to see that it all goes to a good cause. Howard straight away picks up his dribble, and he walks with it. Easy call from the official. Nathan West didn't seem to agree with it, but if you heard the illustrious sports writer Don Brown yelled walk at the top of his lungs, he saw it. Into Braden Childress. Cougars trail by 8, 42-34, 7:40 to play in tonight's game. Cougars trying to improve to 3-1 in 12th district play. Butler County appears to have already beaten Edmondson County here earlier today. 59-47, shot, fadeaway is good by Nolan Schartzer. It is a final Butler County defeated Edmondson County, so Butler County driving in, pass off, on the floor, and a steal. Keegan Sharp comes down with it, he gives it off to Braden Childress. Childress, outlet pass to Higdon, three-pointer, left wing, good! Jackson Higdon hits a three, timeout Whitesville Trinity, 42-39. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
A 5-0 run, capped off by a Jackson Higdon three, forces a Whitesville Trinity timeout. 42-39 is the Whitesville Trinity lead here with 7 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Butler County does finish off district play at 5-1, so Grayson County needs to keep pace with this one. And a reach-in foul on Braden Childress is called as he stripped the ball from Howard. For Childress, that's his first and the team's fourth. 7:02 to play. But again, Butler County finishes district play at 5-1. So if Grayson County falls tonight, Butler County will be the #1 overall seed in the district tournament. Here to the left side, outside to Wathen. Wathen swings a pass over to the right side to Huff. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Grayson County. It's called on River Blanton. That is his first and the team's 5th. To pass this one in is Landon Huff. He gives it into the backcourt to Ethan Howard. Howard has had an excellent game here today. He has 24 points to lead the way and lead all scorers tonight. He does a handoff pass to Wathen. Wathen at the right elbow. Backs it off now to Huff, driving in. The shot is up, no good, but a foul is going to be whistled as Wathen drove down the far side. And a phantom bump is called on Jackson Higdon. It's his 2nd and the team's 6th. So to the free throw line will be Brendan Wathen on the season, 52%, and that one's no good. Dylan Horn checks into the game. River Blanton checks out, and he's immediately going into the trainer's table, as I hope he's okay. Oh, his chin was bleeding. Shot is good there. The second one is Travis Johnson was yelling at Mr. McGee to relay a message to the training staff for Grayson County. 43-39, Whitesville Trinity leads this one. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the 4th quarter. Braden Childress, guarded by Landon Huff, straight away in between the circles. Childress drives down the left lane, kicks it into Higdon. 3-pointer, far side is in and out. The rebound is an over and back, not whistled. And Travis Johnson is livid for good reason on the sideline. Ethan Howard was one that came down with a rebound. He has things straight away, does a handoff pass to Landon Huff. Huff over to Foster. Foster guarded by Higdon. Foster backs off to the right wing, looking for help, finds it inside, off the right side with a finish is Landon Hall. And the lead is back to 6 here, 45-39. Keegan Sharp with the ball. River Blanton immediately appears to be back to the bench, so hopefully he is okay. Right elbow, Horn down to Schartzer, and a foul is whistled as they ran that same play that Schartzer was blocked on last time, where Horn stands at the elbow and just gives it to Schartzer as he comes flying down the lane. As that foul is whistled on Landon Hall. That is his 4th and the team's 7th. So Schartzer to the line to shoot 1 and the bonus. Schartzer from the line here tonight is 1 of 3. Sub coming in. It'll be Will Edge. He'll check in for Landon Hall, who sits down with 4 fouls. He has 11 points. These are 2 big free throws from the senior, Nolan Schartzer. He's already accomplished his 1,000th career point tonight. And that one's good. Schartzer did that at the end of the 2nd quarter. Trying to add to that total here and make it a 4-point game with 5:34 to play, and he does just that. 45-41. Whitesville Trinity has the lead over Grayson County. Handoff pass to Foster, gets away with a walk. Back outside to Edge. Edge drives down the right side, passes off to Howard off the right side. The basket's good. Ethan Howard cuts down the baseline. He's up to 26 points for Whitesville Trinity, and a foul is whistled on the far side. And that foul is whistled on number 22, Landon Huff. That is his 2nd and the team's 8th. So to the free throw line. And Braden Childress is called for, will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 in the bonus on the season. The freshman, 54% from the charity stripe. As our shot first one to try and get the second is off the back of the iron, no good. Got to make your free throws if you want to try and come back. Down 6 here, 5:10 to play is Grayson County. Outside to Edge, Edge over into the corner to Foster. Foster looks to pass it out front. He wanted it right back after giving it to Huff. Edge at the free throw lane, drives down, goes up with a floater. It is no good. Rebound is pulled down by Horn. It's knocked away, though, into the hands of Jackson Higdon. Higdon over into the corner to Horn. Horn loses the ball, gives it off to Higdon. Higdon thought about a 3. That was way deep. Higdon drives it down, goes up with a floater. It is in and out. Long rebound is pulled down by Foster. Foster up the far side of the court, and again, in and out. Seems to be the story of this game for Grayson County. We're going to have a timeout on the floor taken by Whitesville Trinity. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Whitesville Trinity with the ball out of the timeout, 47-41. 4:54 to play in tonight's game. Double teamed in the far side. Howard throws it away into the hands though of Wathen. Wathen gives it outside to Dickens. Dickens drives down, lowers the shoulder. The shot is in and out. Rebound ripped down by Dylan Horn. Horn up to the far side to Schartzer. Schartzer drives down the left side, goes up with a shot, and an offensive foul is called on Nolan Schartzer. That's Schartzer's 4th and the team's 7th. Howard will have the ball here for Whitesville Trinity. 4.5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. 47-41. Howard handoff pass to Dickens. Dickens straight away with the ball. 4:20 and counting to play to the free throw line, and a foul is going to be whistled there. Dylan Horn whistled there. That is his 3rd and the team's 8th. Landon Huff to the line. He's 1 of 1 from the charity stripe here tonight. He will be shooting 1 in the bonus. 73% on the season. The shot is good for Huff. Huff's second chance to make it an 8-point game is no good. The rebound is ripped down by Wathen. The putback is no good. That rebound's put up by Edge. That putback's no good. The rebound tapped out into the hands of Jackson Higdon. Higdon weaving through the traffic. He's looking for help and continues to keep his dribble. Take a deep breathe out there for Grayson County. And a foul is whistled there. Denver Dickens fouls Jackson Higdon. That is his 3rd and the team's 9th. So after this one, Cougar's going to be shooting the double bonus for the remainder of this game. Jackson to the line to shoot 1 and the bonus. He's 64.7% on the season. Hunter Chalms will check into the game. Dylan Horn will take a seat. Schartzer has 4 fouls for Grayson County. Higdon to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. His first one is good. Big free throw. There for the junior, Jackson Higdon. He is up to 10 points. I believe his career high is 12. It is 12, which was almost 1 year ago to the date. So he makes that one. Was February the 1st of last year when Jackson Higdon hit the game-winning shot to defeat Edmonson County. February 1st of 2019. Double teamed in the backcourt is Howard. He gets it back off to Wathen. Wathen over to the right wing to Dickens. Dickens back outside to Howard. Howard's been the man tonight for Whitesville Trinity. 3:40 to play. It's a 5-point Raider lead over Grayson County. Howard off to Edge on the right wing. Edge outside, passing back to Wathen. Wathen with the right hand, back out to Edge in the corner. Higdon gets his hand on it and a jump ball. What a defensive play by Jackson Higdon. Possession goes to Grayson County. What a defensive play from Jackson Higdon. He got his hands on that one, didn't foul, and did a great job. 3:20 and counting to play. 48-43, Grayson County trail. Sharp driving in, floater inside the lane is no good. Hard. Toms loses the rebound into the hands of Denver Dickens. The freshman comes down with that. Big rebound there. Left wing Edge drives in on Higdon, goes up with a shot, passes off into the corner, outside to Dickens. Dickens swings over to Howard, who thought about the 3. Howard is guarded by Schartzer. Wouldn't it be surprising to see Howard drive in on Schartzer to try and get him his 5th foul? Howard over to the right wing. picks up his dribble, spins all the way around, handoff pass to Dickens. Under 3 minutes to play. It's a 48-43 Whitesville Trinity lead here over Grayson County. Out front, Will Edge with the ball. Over to the left wing, Wathen, and he is fouled on the play by Hunter Toms. That is his second and the team's 9th. Wathen to the line, where he on the season is 52%. He's 1 of 2 tonight. Landon Hall checks back into the game. He has 4 fouls. So Schartzer has 4, as does Hall. The free throw is good by Wathen. And for Trinity, if they hit their free throws tonight, they're going to walk out of here with a win. If not, Cougars could have a chance. Wathen makes them both. 50-43, it's a 7-point Trinity lead over Grayson County. Angles it back here towards the near side. Now back towards the middle does Keegan Sharp. The sophomore hands it off to the senior Nolan Schartzer. 2.5 to play. Schartzer down the left side, goes up with a shot, absorbs contact, no good. Hunter Toms with the athletic rebound. He puts it up the left side. Hunter Toms with a basket. He has 8 points for Grayson County, and it's back to a 5-point game. Cougars need a defensive stop with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play. 50-45. Down here to the near side, spinning it all the way around does Howard. Howard inside to Hall. Hall into the corner to, it is to Howard, who has the ball on the left wing outside to Denver Dickens. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Dickens backs it up now. He's double teamed. He needs to find help. Finds it with Hall here on the near side. On the left wing, under 2 minutes to play. Inside to Dickens. Dickens off the left side. He's fouled by Hunter Toms. So going to the free throw line will be Denver Dickens to shoot 2.
That was on the Cougars, number 32, Hunter Toms. His third, team's 10th.
For Toms, that is his third and the team's 10th. Denver Dickens to the free throw line. He shoots 54% from the charity stripe on the year. The first free throw by Dickens is off the back of the iron, no good. Second free throw by Dickens is good. He gets the friendly roll. We're going to have a timeout on the floor taken by Whitesville Trinity. 51-45. It'll be a 30-second timeout. The Raiders lead by 6 points here tonight, as this has been just an excellent basketball game. Grayson County was down early, has not been able to get over the hump and come back into this game as we welcome you in here to our broadcast booth. Sam Gormley with you tonight, as it has been a long night of basketball. What are we at here? Just about 4 hours long here tonight. 51-45. The girls won game 1, 81-65. Kenzie Renfro sitting down to my, well, now she's not. She was sitting down to my right just a few minutes ago. She finished with a career-high 36 points. And it's an exciting game here as the Rowdy Cougs over on the far side are fired up. They want a reason to cheer. And the Cougars will have the ball out of the timeout here. 51-45 is the Whitesville Trinity lead. And I think you got to put the ball in Nolan Schartzer's hands. He has 4 fouls, though. Something to keep in mind with 1:50 to play. Schartzer gets the ball in the inbounds. And he takes it up the far side in a light man-to-man defense. Schartzer drives down, off to the right side to Sharp. Sharp at the free throw line, passes off to Childress in the corner. Childress drives in, back to Sharp in the far corner, thinks about the 3, down inside to the left block to Toms. The shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. So Toms will go to the free throw line, and that foul is whistled on Brendan Wathen. That is his third, and again, team's 10 plus. So Toms to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Grayson County. 1:35 to play. The shot is up, and it is good by Hunter Toms. Horn checks in for Higdon. Probably it's going to be defense, offense substitutions here for the remainder of the game for Grayson County. To make it a 4-point game, Hunter Toms, it's in and out. The rebound is pulled down long by Whitesville Trinity, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Braden Childress. Cougars had a chance at a rebound there. As that foul is called on Childress, it's his second. Team's 10th. So Landon Hall to the line for the first time tonight. 73% on the season. His first one is in and out.
And Jackson Higdon.
Higdon checks in, Horn checks out, 51-46. Whitesville has the lead here with 1:32 to play in tonight's game. Second chance is good. He gets the friendly roll, and it's a 6-point Trinity lead here with 90 seconds to play. Sharts are up the near side, goes around Dickens at the free throw lane, drives down off the left side. The basket's no good. Dickens with the rebound. Multiple players hit the floor after that. And Travis Johnston's wanting pressure to get it up here. Howard back to the middle to Dickens, and Dickens is fouled by Jackson Higdon. And for Higdon, that is his third foul. And again, team's 10 plus. Dickens back to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 tonight, and again on the season, just over 50%. The freshman to the line. He toes the lane and lets it fly, and it's good. Second one coming here from Denver Dickens is good. He makes them both, and the Trinity lead is 54-46, 1:14 to play. They throw it into Schartzer. He runs underneath of it, angling it back towards the middle. He's fouled from behind, no whistle. Off to Sharp. Sharp out front, hit to Higdon. Higdon three, left wing is no good, way off to the right. The rebound is ripped down by Brendan Wathen, who gives it back here to Howard. Travis Johnston wants his defense to come up, and in no rush is Whitesville Trinity. And the Cougars are in fear of dropping this game here. And Butler County would clinch the #1 seed. Off into the corner to Howard. And now here to Dickens. And Dickens is fouled by Keegan Sharp. That'll be his second.
Keegan Sharp, that's his second. Dickens back at the line, shooting the double bonus.
Dickens back to the line to shoot 2. He's made 3 in a row. His first one is good. The second here from Denver Dickens, that would make it a 10-point game, is good. Denver Dickens makes some big free throws down the stretch. 44.7 on the clock. They pass it into Schartzer up the far side of the floor. Schartzer passes off to Higdon, deep 3, left wing, it's an air ball, and the rebound is pulled down by Howard. He throws it into Wathen, stolen away by Toms. Toms off the right side with the right hand. Hunter Toms with a basket there. Timeout Grayson County. Hunter Toms is up to 11 points here tonight. Full timeout by Grayson County here. Coming up next week, on Monday, we will be here for the Lady Cougars taking on McLean County. Start time for that game is at 7:30. And then on Tuesday, the Cougar boys will be on the road up at Meade County. We'll actually be making our second trip there. In fact, I think it's the first place that the K105 Digital Productions crew will be making a second visit to that's not at home, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think we've been to a gym more than once here, so it's something to keep in mind there. So kind of interesting, but we'll be up there on Tuesday for the Cougar boys. 7 o'clock is the official start time. That game will be broadcast, I do believe, on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9 The Moose, if my memory is right. My schedule says K105, but I believe the Cats play that night, so that game will be broadcast on The Moose on Tuesday evening. Then next Friday night, we'll be down in downtown Browntown for a 12th District doubleheader. It's the Lady Cougars taking on the Lady Cats, and the Cougars taking on the Wildcats. So it's a 56-48 game here. 32.4 seconds to play. Grayson County is going to need a lot of help in this one. To pass it in, they give it into Wathen. Wathen stolen away by Sharp off the right side. The basket is in and out, and the long rebound is pulled down by Denver Dickens. Dickens up the far side of the court. He's fouled by Dylan Horn. Horn, that'll be his fourth. Jackson Higdon will check back into the game. Denver Dickens back to toe the line.
Dickens back at the line, shooting the double bonus.
Dickens' first shot is up, and it is no good. Of course, these two teams very possibly could meet up. I guess technically it's next month, in just about 1 month, the 12th District Tournament. as a lot can happen between then and now. Second free throw is good by Dickens. 24 seconds to play. They get it into Schartzer. Schartzer angles it back towards the middle at the free throw lane, drives down the right side. The fadeaway jumper is no good. Dickens with a rebound, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Jackson Higdon. For Jackson, that will be his fourth. And to the charity stripe will go Denver Dickens yet again. We do appreciate you taking the time to tune into tonight's broadcast. Stay tuned in for the fifth quarter show. We'll recap both games, give you scores from around the region and more. As the first free throw is no good by Denver Dickens. The second one from Dickens is good. He makes that one. 58-48. They get it here into Nolan Schartzer up the far side. Handoff pass to Higdon. Higdon throws up a desperation three. It's no good. Out of bounds, and that should do it. 58-48. Whitesville Trinity will win this one unless Grayson County decides to dial up some pressure or something, and they're just going to pass it in, and that'll do it. Whitesville Trinity wins this one. Cougars fall to 2-2 in 12th district play. As we'll come back and wrap things up after this is Cougar basketball right here on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Can one girl in a small town, an architect in a major city, and a suburban high school coach shape the future of the United States? Yes, they can. Because every 10 years, the census gives us that power. You can shape your future by responding to the 2020 census. Where do we need new roads to make our lives easier? Where will new school programs help our children thrive? Where could a new health clinic benefit neighborhoods? The 2020 census will inform these decisions and shape how billions of dollars will be distributed to communities like yours each year. And in 2020, you can respond to the census online, by phone, or by mail. It's easy, safe, and important. Make sure you and everyone you know is counted. Now is the time for you to get involved. Your community needs you. Together, we can educate and excite, inspire and make sure every voice is heard. Together, we can shape our future.
Whitesville Trinity 58-48, and Butler County has officially clinched the 12th district regular season championship and the number one seed in the district tournament. But again, a lot can happen now. Grayson County could be anywhere from the 2 to the 4 technically. They'll have a big game next Friday night against Edmondson County. that will have a say in a lot of that as we welcome you in here to the fifth quarter show on K105 and also on K105 Digital Productions. Sam Gormley here with you tonight as we do appreciate you taking the time to tune in to tonight's broadcast here on K105 and also on K105 Digital Productions, as this was a great night of basketball. Lady Cougars win game one 81-65. Cougar boys fall tonight 58-48. But of course the highlight of tonight's game was Nolan Schartzer scoring his 1,000th career point. And I know it was in a losing effort, but regardless, win, lose, or whatever it might be, it is a massive accomplishment for Nolan to win this, to get to that 1,000-point mark, something that only a handful of players for Grayson County can say that they have done. And congratulations to him, and congratulations to Nolan's entire family, his coaching staff, his teammates. It goes towards everybody, so it's a big one there for him. Coming up, though, in the fifth quarter show, we'll run down scoring from around the region, scores from this game, and we will let you know, talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnson. I'm sure he's going to talk with his team for quite a while after this one. It's a lot to decompress as they fought back and almost came back in this one. We'll come back and have more here after this. This is Cougar Basketball right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
But one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars have fallen tonight by a final score 58-48 to Whitesville Trinity. Of course, that does put a little bit more, as I said in the open tonight, as you have the questions of who would be the number 1 overall seed. The district would get a little clearer, and it did just that here tonight. Butler County has clinched the number 1 overall seed in tonight's district play. Grayson County can be anywhere from the 2 to the 4. Edmondson County falls to, as I see, I had it right in front of me, they fall to 2 and 3, so theoretically Edmondson County could be anywhere from the 2 to the 4, while Whitesville Trinity can only be the 3 or the 4. If my math, I don't know, it's way too late to be doing math, but we'll get it all figured out for you. I got to put it on paper and figure all of this out. But again, the Cougars fall tonight. They do win game 1. And I'll tell you what, they started off slow in this game, but they did fight back tonight. And it was just Trinity hit their free throws down the stretch. You almost just got to tip your cap to that and move forward and say, you know what, congrats on the win. And it's motivation coming forward, because I'm not necessarily certain that this is a team that they would be nothing against Trinity. I think that they're a lot better than a 0-4 team in the district. I mean, as I mentioned, 3 of their 4 games against district teams ended with single-digit results. So this team is good, but I don't think that this team is much better than Grayson County. We'll talk to Coach Johnston after this.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
The Twin Lake Bass Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Grayson County Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 58-48. I'm joined now courtside by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And coach, I first off want to start with second quarter. You got the pretty cool moment of Nolan Schartzer scoring his 1,000th point. You've done that. Can you even put that into words as for a player to, and I know that the game didn't end up with a win, but that's still a pretty incredible accomplishment, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, of course I have no idea when I scored my 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever it was. It wasn't a thing then to put it out there and stuff like that. So I honestly can't explain how that actually does feel, because I don't think it was put out there. It just wasn't the thing that you did then. But with him it's really special. I could be wrong, but I think he's the 10th member. I wish I had accurate, full-on stats to know, but I'm pretty sure there's only 9 members in it. He makes the 10th, which this has been school since 74, 75, whatever year it was. So only 10 people to ever do it, and he didn't play as a freshman very much. He was only in a couple times and played just a little bit and sparingly. So it's really special, and obviously you want to have and he'll be the first to tell you that it's not something that he cares about right now because of the way the outcome of the game went, but it's something that at some point he will look at and hopefully be really proud of himself, because we're proud of him. And hurt is him getting into foul trouble. Obviously, anytime he does, it hurts us. So again, I'll say that right now for him, I don't want to speak for him, but I would guess that he cares about the game right now. But again, at some point it'll sink in, and it's something that'll be with him for the rest of his life. So it's a great accomplishment.
Tonight, he finishes with 19 points. You mentioned him getting into foul trouble, but another player that really stood out that even you had said off air played really hard was Jackson tonight. Yeah. Finishes with 11 points, one off of the career high of 12 that happened almost 1 year ago today against Edmonson County here. I know that at this point on this team, not really expecting Jackson to be a guy that's probably going to come in and give you 36 minutes a game.
Mm-hmm.
But for him to come in and give you 15 minutes playing like he did tonight can be really important to this team being successful moving forward, can't it?
Yeah, and the best game he played all year was the first game of the year against Apollo here. He played 11 minutes, scored 10 points, was 4 for 5 from the field. 3 for 4 from the field and made a free throw. And that's how he's efficient. Now, sometimes in JV games he has to take volume shots, and he's going to make more, but he's also going to miss a lot more. And I thought he was pretty efficient. At the end, he had to force a couple shots for us, but I thought he was pretty efficient, and I thought he played really, really hard. Got us it was still a two-possession game at 48-43 when he dove on the floor. With about 3 minutes left, and got us a jump ball, and it's just something that at that point, Dylan was playing fine, Hunter was playing fine, Braden was playing really good, handling the basketball and getting people open shots. So Jackson, you couldn't take off the floor at that time, and he was really trying hard and competing on the defensive end.
I know he made one play in the far corner of there with a couple of minutes left that he just took the ball right from him and got a big jump ball, and I think that was kind of one of those things that tried to get the students back into the game, and it's something that you all can really feed off of. But it seemed like tonight was also one of those where kind of a slow start.
Well, we talk all the time about playing 32 minutes, and we've yet to do that. I'm extremely disappointed with tonight. The way our defense was. We played a team that averages 59 points a game, and we're holding teams to 53 points per game, and that's after playing your E-Towns, your Doss, your North Bullitt, your Henderson County, whoever the heck, Muhlenberg, Ohio County, Owensboro. After playing all those teams, we still hold teams to 53, and to let Trinity, no disrespect to them at all, but to let them come in and just the way they got their 58 points was honestly, it was just pitiful defense, and we gave up a lot of layups and weren't in the gaps driving, and all of that starts with practice. We are a terrible practice team. We don't come ready. It's almost that we dread the practice, and okay, it's only an hour and a half. Let's get through it. Let's just get through it instead of trying to make ourselves better, and something's going to have to change on that front. Before we are able to put a full 32 minutes together, because we just don't concentrate for that long, and that's what got us beat. We gave them 19 points in the first quarter, and you're not going to beat teams the way we score, giving up 19 in the quarter. So it's something that we're definitely going to focus on and work on, and hopefully get it better, because if we don't, we're not going to win the district.
Coming up on Tuesday, you make the trip up to Meade County, a game last year that I remember you were without Q or someone in that game, Spencer. Yeah. And I remember they hit like a crazy three to send the game into overtime that I still tip my cap to the guy who hit it. Tonight they lose by 3 to Breck in overtime. So Meade County on Tuesday night, what do you want to see from your team to bounce back before, I think, what we call a big one next Friday night down in Brownsville?
We're going to have to be a whole lot tougher. Meade County's probably, if not the toughest, one of the toughest teams in the region, and just because they come from the 5th, and now they've been over here for a while, but it's just a custom there. They're just tough football players. They're big, hard-nosed, and if we don't come ready, we're going to get pushed around. And I thought Whitesville pushed us around quite a bit. A lot of loose balls that coaches call 50-50 balls weren't 50-50. They got all of them, and we do that again against Meade County on Tuesday night, and it's going to be a long night.
Coach, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
We'll see you on Tuesday. That's head coach Travis Johnston. We'll have more here coming up after this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Can one girl in a small town, an architect in a major city, and a suburban high school coach shape the future of the United States? Yes, they can. Because every 10 years, the census gives us that power. You can shape your future by responding to the 2020 census. Where do we need new roads to make our lives easier? Where will new school programs help our children thrive? Where could a new health clinic benefit neighborhoods? The 2020 census will inform these decisions and shape how billions of dollars will be distributed to communities like yours each year. And in 2020, you can respond to the census online, by phone, or by mail. It's easy, safe, and important. Make sure you and everyone you know is counted. Now is the time for you to get involved. Your community needs you. Together, we can educate and excite, inspire and make sure every voice is heard. Together, we can shape our future.
Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars split with Whitesville Trinity tonight. Game 1 went in the favor of the Grayson County Lady Cougars. They won at 81-65. As I'll run down the scoring from this one as I pull that one out right now. As the scoring from that one, first for Whitesville Trinity, Cassidy Morris finished with 34 points. Josie All finished with 23, 6 points from Catherine Hibbett, and 2 points from Morgan Kinsey. For Grayson County, it was 36 points from Kenzie Renfro, 16 points and 10 rebounds from Rachel Snyder, 6 points each from Jenna Nash and from Ella Robinson, 10 from Bailey Snyder, 4 from Laura Vincent, and 1 from Annie Kuiper. In Game 2, it was Whitesville Trinity with a win over Grayson County. They were led by Ethan Howard. He had 26 points, 12 from Landon Hall, 7 from Denver Dickens, 6 from Landon Huff, and 5 from Brendan Wathen. For Grayson County, it was 19 points from Nolan Schartzer. He also had his 1,000th career point, 11 for Jackson Higdon and for Hunter Toms, 3 points for Keegan Sharp, and 2 points each for Chandler McCready and Braden Childress. Grayson County boys fall to 5-16 on the season. They fall to 2-2 in 12th district play, while the Lady Cougars improved to 17-6 on the year in 4-0 in 12th district play. Our schedule for next week on Monday evening, we will be with the Lady Cougars right back here at the Cougar Den, as the Lady Cougars will be taking on McLean County here. 7:30 will be the official start time for that game, so our coverage will begin at about 10 after 7. And the next night, the Cougar boys will be on the road at Meade County. You'll be able to listen to that game on 103.9 The Moose or watch via K105 Digital Productions. And then next Friday night, we make the trip. From what I'm told, as I look over at our director, Chase Pine, is it a big one? I think so. Edmonson County next Friday night down in downtown Browntown. Got to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew tonight for all of their hard work. Anna Davis and Cody Brock were your camera operators. Our director was Chase Blaine. So on a night where Grayson County splits the games with Whitesville Trinity, with the Lady Cougars winning 81-65 and the Cougar boys falling 58-48, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.